guys, it's Judy here with My Life is Kikay. Welcome to today's video. I'm going to be creating a makeup look using the Morphe 35M eyeshadow palette. I believe this one is called Boss Mood. I have not recently purchased any of the palettes from the Morphe 35 family, so this one's a bit of a recent one for me. I was intrigued by the greens, and I know I've been doing a lot of Morphe palette reviews recently, but that's because I've purchased a few Morphe palettes recently, and the last two Morphe videos I actually did green eyeshadow looks. So I'm gonna steer away from the green eyeshadow palette as much as they are calling to me, because the shades in this one are stunning. Like, look at these greens, they're really, really pretty. But I think today what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stick with these colors here and do a really nice smoky pink not pink eye, but pink eyeshadow. It's more like a burgundy red. Anyway, let's get into it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're new here, welcome to my YouTube channel. I create videos on product reviews, makeup tutorials, and lifestyle advice. I do a lot of swatch videos as well. My name is Judy, by the way. It's not Kikay. A lot of people think my name's Kikay. Anyway, let's get into this video, shall we? I think I will be doing a talk through tutorial this time because you guys seem to enjoy that. As much as I find that talk through tutorials probably drag out a bit longer than non-talk through tutorials, I find that my watch time, the retention on my watch, what am I trying to say? The retention of my audience is a lot longer on talk through tutorials. I guess you guys like the interaction. I know I do. I know I really enjoy listening to people talk through a tutorial if I'm really vibing with them, you know? If I'm really vibing with the creator or the person applying the makeup. Sometimes I'm not even there for the makeup. Sometimes I'm just there to listen to the YouTuber chat. You know, one of the YouTubers that I really, really enjoy watching, because just the way she talks and articulates herself, and I just find her really interesting to watch, is Raw Beauty Christy. By the way, that was the Milani eyeshadow primer, and then over the top of that I'm gonna go in with the L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour concealer pomade. And if any of you guys follow Raw Beauty Christy, then you'll know that she just recently announced that she was pregnant, and I tell you what, I was crying, I was tearing up when I was watching her announcement, and then her follow-up video talking about her pregnancy and how far along she is and just everything about their fertility journey. She was struggling to get pregnant and all that. I was crying, like, oh my goodness. That just set me off. In fact, I'm tearing up now. I'm gonna go into this palette. The shades of this are so pretty. I tell you what, these greens are just calling my name, because this whole entire top row here is just kind of like, use me. But no, I'm going to steer away from the greens because the last two makeup tutorials I think that I would have released are both Morphe, and I used green eyeshadow in both those looks from both the palettes. I mean, like, what? There are a few other things I could do here. I think, like I said in the intro, I'm gonna go in with this color family here. I'm definitely gonna make it a deep, dark, smoky eye look. I reckon. I might even use some of the purples. Anyway, who knows? Stop talking about it and just do it. Like, just do it already. Goodness me. So I'm taking the shade Candy Crush, and I'm gonna buff this into my transition. Okay, that brush is dirty. Goodness me, I am a freaking mess. Anyway, so how have you guys been? I guess this video is probably going to turn into somewhat of a chatty get ready with me tutorial, because like it already is. That's just what it's already become. I'm just gonna roll with it at this point. How have you been through isolation? Have you found yourself isolated, lonely, depressed? What have you been doing? Have you been staying busy? I personally haven't really been affected by the quarantine or the isolation because I've been blessed enough to still have my job. I work in hospitality, as many of you guys already know, but the particular business that I work with has been blessed enough to be big enough to be able to keep operating in such a way that is lucrative for them, and so I've been able to keep my job. It's actually been really super busy. In the first few weeks of isolation, people were panic buying. The shop that I work in is half cafe, half retail, so grocery, fruit and veg, takeaway meals, all that sort of thing, and I have been cooking take-home meals. Like, we have a full range of deli salads, takeaways, and all that sort of thing, and that's what I have been busy cooking. In your part of the world, how are you affected by COVID? I know everyone, literally everyone, is affected by COVID at the moment, and I'm really hoping that this video doesn't get demonetized because I said the C word. but it is, you know, undeniably a reality for everyone at the moment. I just hope that all of you guys are staying healthy and staying safe and staying sensible with your habits and the places you go and just people you see. I'm not one of those paranoid people because I'm still working, serving customers, people, and seeing people working in an environment where there's a lot of people coming through every single day. I'm definitely not one of those paranoid people. I'm just saying, be sensible, have common sense, be safe. Also, there's so much unrest going on in the world at the moment. I generally like to be the channel where people come to take a respite or a break from what's going on in the world at the moment and just have fun and talk about makeup, and that's the joy of it. That's where I find joy. I've been playing so much with makeup this past week because I've been going through a really difficult personal time, so I've been playing with makeup because it is my happy place. And going back to what I was saying before, like, while I do want my channel to be that place, I'm just gonna go into this shade here and apply that tightly into my transition. While I do want my channel to be that place, it's really difficult to just gloss over what is going on in the world at the moment, because at some point it has to be addressed. I would feel very like it would be a dog move to not address it, because it needs to be addressed, and that is all the protests and the movements and I'm not quite sure what I can and can't say here because I don't want to get demonetized, because this is my fuel money that I get from YouTube. Not that YouTube gives me very much, I mean, don't get me wrong, but what I'm saying is we need to do what we can. I know there is a playlist floating around on YouTube where bigger creators are donating the AdSense that they receive from their videos to the Black Lives Matter movements, places where we can make a change. So while there isn't a lot that I can personally do, because at some point I just feel so very helpless, like where do I start making the change? I believe that we can start making a change by, number one, voting with our dollars, purchasing from Black owned businesses, makeup brands, and any relevant links and websites, charities, places where you can donate. I'm going to leave them listed in the description box down below if you guys can go check them out if you are in a position to be able to help in any way, shape, or form whatsoever, whether it's your time, whether it's clicking on that playlist where creators are donating all their AdSense and just letting that playlist play in the background, just let it play through, so more AdSense is allocated to those videos that you just let play through, and so that the creators can donate even more to these movements. So while you might feel helpless to be able to make a change where you can, I feel like this is where I can make a change, is to talk about it and to put an awareness out there in my little corner of the world, in my little circle of influence, and just do what I can, how I can, I suppose. No one is really truly helpless. Everyone can do a little something from their own little corner of the world. For me, I feel this is it. So I'm not going to talk too much more about it because I don't feel like I can have an opinion, because it's not my place, and I would rather you be listening to the people who have better information about this sort of thing. So again, I'm going to leave all that relevant information in the description box down below. So thanks guys for listening through that. I just felt like I needed to just put that out there. Anyway, I don't think I actually fully completed the thought I had when I was talking about Raw Beauty Christy. She just recently released a video, as you guys would know if you follow her. If you don't, you really should. If you like makeup videos, if you like funny chats, if you like just someone who's really down to earth and really easy to listen to and to watch, then you should definitely watch Raw Beauty Christy, because she and her husband are two little light houses on a hill in a very dark world. So you should definitely watch their channel. Anyway, Christy recently just announced that she was pregnant, and I bawled my eyes out watching that video. It was so beautiful, and I'm so happy for them. You will cry. I guarantee you 100% you will cry. And their story is just really super beautiful. It gives me a lot of joy to hear their story, and yeah, I just find it really super, what do you call it? I just call it a breath of fresh air. Anyway, I'm gonna go on with this makeup look. I actually think I'm going to explore a little further into some of these colors. I'm probably gonna go into this really deep purple shade here, and I'm gonna blend this into the outer corner of my eye, just to actually deepen up the look. I was gonna try and deepen up the look a little bit with the black eyeshadow, but black is probably gonna be too black there. It'll just completely blank out all the other colors, so I just wanna go in with a little bit of that dark purple. So I was just recently talking to my husband about this, and I was thinking about my YouTube channel, you guys. If you want to make something work, which is what I want to do with this YouTube channel, you'll only get out from your project as much as you are putting in. So I personally am not really putting a whole lot into my YouTube channel at the moment. For me personally, I've just been physically unable to allocate the time to film more videos, to edit more videos, and to put them out. I need to move things around in my life and reprioritize things and try to be able to balance it out and create a structure in the time that I spend in creating YouTube videos, because I want to go back to being able to put out 2 videos a week, if not 3 or 4. Like, I'm trying to think of video ideas where there is one main video, which I'm going to keep my Sunday video as my main video, but I want to put out more videos throughout the week, like go back to Monday, maybe Wednesday and Friday. Like, I don't know yet, it's not set in stone, because I don't know yet how I'm going to physically manage that amount of videos, but I want to put more into my channel in order to be able to reap more out of it, because it's kind of plateaued at the moment. It hasn't even just gone on a level plane. The numbers are growing, but the views and the watch time isn't really. So it's just kind of not really plateaued, it's just kind of, it's steadily going down. My average watch time is steadily going down, and that is definitely to do with the fact that I'm only uploading 1 video a week now. Like, it's just to be expected. I was expecting that. Again, I only get out as much from my channel as I put in, so that was to be expected. I knew my watch time was gonna go down. So what I want to do is start to try and put more videos out. So how I'm going to manage to do that, I'm thinking, is I want to start a series where I am doing swatch videos, like literal just swatches of a palette, because I know that there are people out there looking for videos of literally just the swatches. They don't want to hear any talking, they don't want to hear a review. Sometimes you just want to see the colors in a palette. You just want to see them swatched. You just want to see them on the skin. Because I do a lot of like background research before I record any video, I need to look into how much is that video being searched, because like I'm not going to spend time recording and editing and putting out a video if those search terms aren't even being searched at all. So this is all the techie stuff, like the behind the scenes stuff that YouTubers need to think about if they want to actually grow their YouTube channel and get the views. I need to do a bit of research before I record any one video, and I've realized that there are, again, people looking for, I want to start creating a little series where I am literally just swatching palettes, and then that's it. Just like putting some really nice music behind it, say a little intro, say a little outro, but put in some nice music and just swatch a palette. And I know people are searching for those things, so I want to kind of fill that gap in the search bar where there aren't a lot of results coming up. I don't feel afraid putting these ideas out there and being afraid that people are going to steal my idea, because there is enough space in the world for success for everyone. I know it's a saturated market, but if you want to take that idea and roll with it, then you know what, you do you, boo, you go ahead, chica, just do it. Just do it. That's one of the lines that's been ringing in my head recently. What am I waiting for? The last few weeks have been difficult to just do it. Sometimes life gets in the way, because you know, I have to feel in the mood too, and I haven't been feeling in the mood for the last month. These are still thoughts that go through my mind, and I want to be able to do more on my YouTube channel. So that's just kind of where my mind is at. My brain is kind of fried at the moment. I don't really think there's any other way for me to describe it. These are just the meager little thoughts that I can manage to squeeze out from the recesses of my mind. I don't know yet when it's all gonna happen, how it's gonna happen, because again, I still need to reconfigure and restructure my time and my life. I'm working a very, very demanding job. I haven't been super 100% recently, so I'm gonna have to figure all that out. But again, if you fail to plan, you'll plan to fail. So that's kind of the plan, and I'm gonna execute that plan, and it's just a matter of how and when. Is all that making any sense? I don't even know. You guys need to sound off in the comments down below and tell me like, girl, you sounded well, that stopped recording, and I don't really remember what I said, but I think it was that you need to sound off in the comments down below and tell me, girl, you're sounding crazy and you need to get your brain back together. And it's true. I've been going through a bit of a something in my personal life recently, and I just needed to sound off to you guys and just to talk to you, and I think I just needed to, you know, voice what I'm thinking and feeling, especially about my YouTube channel. I know I'm just sitting here talking to my camera. I'm not even really talking to anybody at the moment, although I know my husband's listening from the other room. Yeah, listening from the other room. I do really truly want to go back to putting out 2, 3, 4 even videos a week. I started out my YouTube channel putting out 3 videos every single week, and I actually don't know how I physically did that. I think a lot of it had to do with the fact that I was working a less demanding position in my job at the time, and I just physically cannot manage to put in the time on my YouTube channel. And again, it's, you know, one of those things. I just gotta do what I gotta do because my job pays the bills and YouTube sure isn't, so it's just a matter of doing what I gotta do, I suppose. Why is this so bright? Okay, now as far as putting color on the inner corners of my eye, it's kind of funny because the last Chatty Get Ready With Me video I did an eyeshadow look quite similar to this one, and I just want to change it up. I just want to make it different. So I think what I'm going to do is, and this could either make or break the look, but I'm going to go in with a little bit of green. Green and pink go together, kind of, somewhat, right? I don't know. Maybe they do, or maybe they don't. But I'm going to have a play. I'm just going to play with makeup. Like I said, the last week I have been finding a lot of peace and comfort in playing with makeup. Ooh, this is pretty. This is in the shade Bold Moves. Didn't realize that was the shade name until just now. I guess this is a bold move, huh? Applying this shade with this existing eye color, but you know what? I should kind of like it. So as far as some other video ideas that I've got, I'm going to need some videos that are like easy to edit, easy to film in between the higher production or maybe more time-consuming videos to create, because it's just not going to be viable to create videos that take hours to create each one, you know what I mean? So one of those videos, like as I was saying before, is a swatch series. The other one might even be like vlog videos, where I've seen vlogs out there that people will watch where the person who creates the vlog isn't really talking about a lot, you know, and it's maybe just like a vlog of the day in the life. And I don't know if you guys really want to see that, but generally my vlogs do very, very well, and you guys seem to enjoy it, I guess. The views don't lie and the analytics don't lie, so I'm guessing maybe I could do a few videos here and there, little mini vlogs of when I'm on my day off, because obviously I'm not going to vlog while I'm going to work. That's just a little idea. That green applies brighter than it dries. Does that make any sense? I'm gonna go in with some of this purple here. This is in the shade Daredevil, and apply this on the outer part of my eyelid. I'm gonna wet that as well. So if you guys have any ideas for like videos or maybe easier to film videos, just shoot them off down in the comments down below. I think what is stopping me as well from creating these shorter, easier to produce videos is that I think I'm just afraid to press record. I'm afraid no one will want to watch them. The thing is, if I put out content, people are bound to watch it sooner or later. Even just a few views on that video is going to still count as a view. So I guess any content is good content. Well, for me anyway, I don't think my videos are crap. They're not the highest production value because it's literally a one-moment show right here, right now. But I don't think my videos are bad. Correct me if I'm wrong. I could be very wrong, but you know what I mean. Do you guys know what I mean? Am I sounding really insane at the moment? I don't know. Actually, don't mind that. That's not half bad at all. So I'm gonna take the smaller fluffy blending brush again, take it back into that purple shade, and I'm going to just sort of ombre these shades in together. And now I'm gonna go in with my face base. There isn't much fallout at all on the face from those shadows, which is quite nice, quite like that. So first I'm gonna go in with some micellar water and just cleanse the skin on my face, because it's been a few hours since I washed my face last. Which sounds gross, but I mean, like, we're not going around washing our face every hour, are we? If you are, I applaud you. All right, for foundation, why is this so bright again? For foundation, I'm actually gonna mix these two. I don't know why, I just feel like mixing it. I think it's because this is a little bit too light for me and this one's a little bit too yellow for me. So I'm just gonna try and do a 50-50 and balance the two out. And who knows, it might match, it might not, but see what happens, eh? Does anyone else do this? Mix their foundation with their brush and then apply it like that on their face? Actually, I like the way that looks on the skin. It's actually really nice. It's clearly not my skin tone because my skin's more... Actually, my skin's just patchy and red and gross at the moment. So this somewhat full coverage foundation is kind of needed at the moment. This is actually the Flower Beauty foundation buffing brush. I actually really like it. My lips are crusty as hell. I need some lip balm. This is the La Roche-Posay lip balm. It's actually the best lip balm I have ever tried. A lot of the others are just like greasy and oily and slip around in the lips and just end up feeling like I've mixed sand, which is my dry lips, with oil, which is the lip balm. But this one actually sinks into the lips and has lasting effects, so I really like that one. These lips, this is not a good situation. Girl, get your shizness together. I have a lot of blueness and darkness coming through on my upper lip and around my eyes. I would actually really like to try the new Dragon Beauty color correcting concealers. I haven't tried any of the Dragon Beauty products personally. Have you, any of you guys? Let me know if they're any good, if they're really worth investing in. But for concealer today, I'm just gonna be using the Flower Beauty full coverage concealer. And I actually really like this one because it blends really super nicely into the skin. It cancels out a lot of the blueness and the redness that I am currently battling with around my mouth and under my eyes. Oh, and by the way, you guys, let me know in the comments down below what you think of my new background. I'm pretty pleased with it myself. It's a little project I've been working on or saving up packaging for the last 5 years since I started getting into makeup. I couldn't bring myself to throw out the pretty packaging because I was like, surely there is something I can do with this pretty packaging and not throw it out. I didn't end up keeping all of it. Like, obviously I just kept the packaging that I thought was really super pretty, like all the Juvia's Place boxes. You'll see there's a lot of Juvia's Place boxes. So what I did with this is I collected all the empty makeup packaging that I thought was super pretty, accumulated it over the years, and then I made it into this collage. I glued it onto a backing board and then I hung it up on the wall. And it's been a project that's been in the years making because obviously I didn't buy all this makeup overnight. It's all makeup that I've collected over the years and I'm so proud of it actually. Not proud of the fact that I've spent probably thousands of dollars on all this makeup, but the fact that it's something that I have created unique to myself. This is something that no other YouTuber has and it's quite unique to me because it is of the makeup collection that I personally have. No one else will have this specific collection of makeup. They might have some of that makeup, but they won't have this specific collection of makeup and they won't have it in this specific arrangement. So it's very unique to me and I love it because I wanted to be a YouTuber with a different background, you know, like it's different, you know, literally no one else has this except me. So if you guys want to see the whole process of me creating this background, if you go onto my Instagram profile, there is a highlight on my profile called Makeup Collage, and that's what this is. It was the whole process of me putting this collage together. I didn't make a YouTube video of it because it took longer than a day to make, but I did want to update on my Instagram stories, and so I thought I'd just put it on there for something for my Instagram followers. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram and you do want to follow me on there, you'll see a lot of more behind the scenes of my life because obviously I can't post everything here on YouTube. I have to actually sit down and create a video for this, whereas on Instagram there's a lot more kind of easier to create little snapshots in my life while my life is happening and just put them on my stories, you know, and put up little snapshots of the makeup that I'm currently playing with. Why is this so white? So yeah, if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, it is lifeaskikay. You probably see that little prompt pop up every so often in my videos anyway. I'm not active on Twitter. It's just a platform that I don't really get a lot of sense or value out of, so I don't really post on there at all. Facebook, I have linked to my Instagram profile, so whatever I post on my Instagram essentially gets posted to Facebook as well. So if you wanted to just follow me on one social media platform where I'm most active on, it'll be Instagram. I need to set my concealer, and for that I'm going to be using the Juvia's Place setting powder in the shade Sahara. I'm not going to set my whole entire face because I kind of like to have a little bit of luminosity. I'm not super into the matte look. I don't have dry oily skin anyway. Like, my skin is kind of in the middle. I just need to be able to work with it, I guess. I've got some really super coverage products on my face right now, and I'm actually kind of loving it right in this moment because I'm needing that coverage. All right, I want to intensify the contour slash bronze that I have going on, so I'm going to go into this Kevyn Aucoin super duper uber expensive contour powder, and I'm just going to apply a little bit of that. A little bit goes a very long way. Just going to apply that in the contours of my cheek. I love this contour powder. As expensive as it is, it really truly does blend beautifully and gives me a really nice, just a nice contour. It can apply harshly at first because it is quite pigmented, but it blends in really super nicely and just melts into the skin. I love the contour that it gives me, and I think this brush is shedding. Really needing that contour on the double chin at the moment. Like, how good is that contour? It just really snatches my face. As far as blush goes, I'm going to be using the Flower Beauty Satin Touch blush in the shade Warm Hibiscus, and I'm actually really super loving this blush. It's just so warm and sweet and has a little bit of a golden undertone as well, and it just really warms up the face. See the difference in my cheeks? Blush, no blush. I'm actually really enjoying the look of the blush across the bridge of the nose just here. I know it's not a new technique, I've just seen a lot of people doing it recently. Just like that look. Look how glowy. Look how glowy. I love this blush. Look how pretty it is. And it's from Flower Beauty, you guys. I think it was only like $6-8, something like that. Let's finish off the eyes. I'm not quite sure what I want to put in my waterline. Okay, I've got this cream gel eyeliner. Well, it's actually a lippy pencil, but I'm gonna put it in my waterline. And this is in the shade Nevermind. That's the shade name. It's called Nevermind, and it's a really pretty deep purple shade, and I think it'll go really nicely with this look. Right, for under the lower lash line, I want to take some of, I think I'm gonna take, what am I gonna do? I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take some of this deep dark purple shade on a flat packing brush, and I'm just gonna stamp this under the lower lash line. And then I'm going to blend that out with some of this pink shade here underneath, so there's a bit of cohesion from the upper eye to the lower lash line. Okay, for a little bit of an inner corner highlight moment, I'm gonna take some of this lightest shade in the palette here. It's called Light of the Party, and I'm gonna apply just some of that under the brow and in the inner corner. All right, eyeliner. Maybelline eyeliner. You guys know the drill. I'm just gonna apply it. And then for mascara, I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline New York Falsies Lash Lift Mascara. Alright, and I think I'm gonna go in with some falsies today because why not? Well, actually, I can think of a lot of reasons why not. For number one, I really hate wearing them. I promised myself that I would challenge myself this year. I'm not quite sure when I promised myself that. Maybe it was just now because this year has already proven to be quite challenging. But I'm gonna apply falsies because practice makes perfect. I'm not very good at applying them, and I just feel like the more I apply them, the better at it I will be and the less stressful it'll be for me, I guess. So I'm just gonna apply them for today's look because there ain't no better time to be practicing when to put on falsies. If you guys can recommend to me a lash glue that dries quickly, please comment it in the comments down below because ain't nobody got time to be sitting around waiting for lash glue to dry. I'm a busy girl. Alrighty then. Alright, for lipstick, I'm gonna go in with the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in the shade Dukes, and then in the center of my lips, I'm just gonna go in with this Maybelline Lip Gloss in the shade Iced Chocolate. Getting old. Iced Chocolate. This video, you guys. I'm really sorry. The chatty portion of that video just kind of tapered off at the end there. I just didn't really have much else to say, and I just wanted to yeah, get this video done. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm gonna upload this video. It's just so much I'll see how I feel after I finish editing it. It's just, I had a lot of things going on through my mind and I just needed to vocalize them to you guys. I also was happy to have the chance to try out this Morphe 35M. I bought a lot of the Morphe 35 palette families way back when it was different packaging, and then I just never really purchased any more of them until recently when Morphe had a sale and I purchased 4 palettes. And yeah, this is just one of them. I might do a dedicated video to this or just do a dedicated swatch video. Anyway, that concludes this video, you guys. If you're still here, thank you so much for watching. I really truly appreciate that you just enjoyed hanging out with me. I enjoy hanging out with you guys, just having a chat and just sounding off to you guys, because you know, some of you guys listen, I know you do, and it's just really encouraging to me to know that there is a community out there on this platform that I've created, and I'm really super thankful for you guys. I guess that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't, and I shall see you guys in my next video. Bye. Chatty, get ready with me, my backside. Ain't nobody going any place tonight. Get ready with me for what? Not going anywhere. I create videos on makeup reviews, product makeup. I don't even know what I create videos. I don't know. This video sucks already. I don't know if I'm gonna upload this. Okay, now as far as putting. Okay, now as far as putting. My eyes are so gritty and dry and red. Now it's so dark. What is going on? I just need to get on with this video and finish it already. Alright, what am I gonna do? Eyeliner? What's left? I don't even know. Ay, chica. Yeah, purchase 3, 4. Yeah, I can count 5 palettes.